Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Echo. Today it's Monday, April 20th. Today's a day that we celebrate a brother's birthday. I've got Grant up there in the corner. It's been a few years since Grant's passed, and so today's a little bittersweet. We love to remember those that we love, but because they're not with us anymore, at least physically, it becomes difficult. And there's been not many days that have gone by since Grant's passed that I haven't thought about him. And I'm sure he's watching today. I'm sure he's watching out over all of us. I felt his impact and his influence in my life many, many times since his passing. And we love him to death. I'm so grateful for an older brother. I've got 3 older brothers who've been fine examples and great, great models of men in my life. So special day for Grant today. And I want to remember him today and know that we're thinking about him. I wanted to transition this a little bit into something that we've talked about on the Echo a number of times, and that's living in the now. We've been focusing a little bit on the scroll 9 this month, which is I will act now, that this is the only time I have to act. Many times in our life, we think that there's going to be a tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. Now is the only time we have. Tomorrow now will be then, and in 2 weeks it'll be just another now. So we really only have a bunch of nows in our life. And the way that we become who we want to become, the way that we establish memories and enjoy that time with the loved ones that we have is now, because this is all we have. And I think that when I look back on some of the loved ones that are no longer with us, and Grant being one of those, he definitely made the most of his nows. As I think of the way that he spent it with his wife, with Lori and the kids, and enjoyed a lot of life now, because many times we sort of think, I'm going to do that someday. I'll take my son out and hit balls with him someday. I'll take my wife on this little trip and get away someday. Some days really, a lot of times, never materialize. The same goes with in the way that we're trying to produce results in our life. I'll lose weight in May or April. That's the time I'm going to get it done. It's so busy right now. I just can't get things done. Now is the only time that we really have. And so those things that you want and you need to improve upon in your life, it needs to be done now. Doesn't mean it'll all be accomplished now, but step 1 of step 1,000. I don't know how many steps you have. A lot of times the distance between you and the goal that you want to have, there's a lot of steps. But it's important that you're taking a step now and you're not waiting until tomorrow. And we push that procrastination out of our lives. And we get back to the idea that this is all we have right now. And let's make the most of it. So as you move forward through this week, start to think of that a little bit more seriously. That our life is a bunch of nows one at a time. And this is all you have right now. And if you're procrastinating things, or if you're putting off a phone call, or you're putting off an email or a letter, or visiting somebody that you should, or apologizing or forgiving, or whatever you have, that may not be there tomorrow, because we really don't know what tomorrow brings for any of us. And so live the best you can now and enjoy the most of life now, and enjoy your family, your loved ones, and accomplish all of those things now. Don't wait till tomorrow. So have a wonderful Monday, a magnificent Monday. We'll be coming back with you again tomorrow on Tremendous Tuesday. As always, thanks for taking time to watch The Echo.